weekend will look like it was very steamy out there today.
It certainly is, and the heat's going to stick around. And is this going to be a total washout weekend, Jackie?
It's not, but we are going to be tracking that threat for some scattered thunderstorms, especially into the afternoon and evening hours. I would say the better chance for those thunderstorms will be on Sunday, although Saturday still going to be watching or at least dodging in and out a few of those thunderstorms into the afternoon. But it was a hot one out there today. We saw those high temperatures climb into those upper 90s for a good chunk of the region. And not only that, we had those heat index values well into the triple digits. Thankfully, temperatures continuing to fall, but it's still quite warm out there right now. It's going to take some time before these temperatures do drop. We have those temperatures into those mid upper 70s from Manassas down towards Culpeper and Orange, lower 80s in D.C. and still holding those lower 80s up towards Hagerstown and Frederick. And speaking of the Frederick area and even into parts of Montgomery County, Maryland, we do have some thunderstorms that are sliding their way through. So much of the thunderstorm activity over the next hour or two will be mainly north and east of D.C. So into the northeastern quadrant of our viewing area. And we're seeing that thunderstorm with some heavier rain. This is right around the Olney area, and that'll continue to slide its way farther south and east before it eventually dissipates. This is all out ahead of this cold front. This cold front will continue to dive its way southward. It will stall over the area, and that'll be the reason why we do see the thunderstorm development both weekend days. So for Saturday, starting off, could see the potential of some patchy fog overnight into early tomorrow morning. Aside from that, some clouds, and eventually, as we look ahead towards your Saturday afternoon, some of those clusters of storms start to bubble up. Could be as early as 2 p.m. along and west of the I-81 corridor, and then as it moves its way farther south and east. This looks like a very similar setup to what we had earlier today when we had the line of embedded thunderstorms slide its way across northern Virginia during the daytime heating of the day, or I should say during the peak of the daytime heating of the day today. So at least we will have that slide through, provide some relief, but also those thunderstorms really flourish with the daytime heating of the day and all that humidity too. So some of those storms could be on the stronger side with some strong winds, also could contain some heavier downpours too that could limit visibility and also drop a lot of rainfall in a short period of time. So keep in mind for your Saturday afternoon and early evening before those storms slide out. As we start off Sunday morning, it is dry, and then yet again, almost a rinse and repeat forecast. Talking about those thunderstorms popping up. Could be a little bit earlier in the day on Sunday. Could be right around midday, right around noon. Then we have those clusters of storms still around by 2 p.m. Continue to work their way southward, still around by 5 p.m. So it could be on and off with those heavier thunderstorms sliding through the afternoon and evening on Sunday. So here's a view of your weekend forecast, talking about those low 90s both weekend days. It's going to be humid, so when you factor that in, it's going to feel even hotter. So expect those feels like temperatures still to those upper 90s for both Saturday and Sunday, but just be on the lookout and stay weather aware for the threat of those thunderstorms. And then as we start off that next work week, yes, we still have that heat still sticking around. We're talking about those mid to upper 90s Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we are going to be tracking a bit of a cool down. We'll finally see a cold front clear the area. We're talking upper 80s Thursday, low 80s by next Friday. So finally seeing some relief towards the end of that 7-day.
All right, sounds